Good morning, friends. Well, may not be morning for you, but it's morning for me. It's very early on a Friday morning. It's not very early. It's 8:15. I am headed to a car place, a garage, to take my car in to get inspected. They're not going to be able to get to it right away, so I have to walk home, which is why I'm kind of bundled. I've got my gloves. I have an extra shirt on under my sweatshirt. Thankfully, it's not super cold. It's actually going to be really nice later, but this morning it's only like 30 something, 40 right now, so pretty chilly. But the garage I'm going to is just about a mile from my house, so not too bad to have to walk home in that. And I'll be listening to Winter Solstice on audio while I walk, so that's good. Get some of that done. I decided I think I'm going to do a little reading vlog this weekend, which is why you're watching this right now. If it actually happens. I've been doing really good making progress on The Hobbit and Snowflower and the Secret Fan, which are two read-alongs that I'm doing this month. But I think I'm going to take a break this weekend and read middle grade. I have 5 different middle grade books out from the library right now. I'm not sure how many of them I'll get to this weekend. I'll go over later which ones I have, but I think I want to just do a middle grade weekend and take a break from the other 2 books and just read some of my library books. But right now, I need to take my car in to get inspected because it was due last month. It is now 10 days into January, and I really need to get it done because if I get pulled over, I'm toast. So the plan is get the car inspected, and then I have nothing else to do today, which is awesome. It's going to be beautiful, so I'm glad to get outside for a little walk, even though it's not beautiful yet. Yeah, I'll just bring you along with me for the weekend. I'll show you what books I'm planning on reading later. All right, I will talk to you soon. All right. Well, I am back from my walk. I did a little extra. My cheeks have stopped being pink. My nose is still sniffly because it was chilly outside. And I read quite a bit of Winter Solstice while I was walking by listening to it. So I'm almost halfway, or just about halfway through. You can see where it's kind of opening there. So I'm going to set that down now. I need to have a shower, and once I'm showered and ready to sit down and read, actually, no, I'll take you in now. Here we go. Sorry for the turnaround. Let's go look at the books that I have out from the library right now. Turn this light on. I think I said that I do have 5 library books out right now that are specifically middle grade. I have more than 5 out, but because I have a problem. I have so many books on my shelves, but I love to go to the library still. That's not a problem. It just is what it is. So I picked up Father Christmas and Me by Matt Haig. I would like to finish this series, I think. The problem is I know there's a novella, Truth Pixie, and my libraries don't have that one. So I won't be able to completely finish, but I will read the 3rd one in this trilogy. I also want to read the 3rd Vanderbeekers book. This is the Vanderbeekers to the Rescue. It is the biggest of all of them, but I still think it'll be a quick and lovely read. I'm not sure if this one's just going to be a trilogy or if it's going to have more books in it, but I'll at least be caught up to where it is right now. I have brought this book home from the library probably 4 or 5 times since last middle grade March and still haven't read it. This is Song for a Whale by Lynn Kelly. It's about a deaf girl who connects with a whale who is also deaf and doesn't connect with his school of fish, pod of whales. I don't know. I really, really want to read this book. I'm going to try to get to it this weekend. And then 2 books that I've just heard about recently that are 2019 releases and supposedly really great. Kind of on the hunt for a group read for middle grade March. So I'm going to take a look at My Jasper June by Laurel Snyder and The Line Tender by Kate Allen. I don't know much about any of them. I know this one deals with grief. Both of her parents died and they followed sharks. It takes place in New England. I don't know anything about My Jasper June. So I have those 5 books. I'm probably going to start with one of the trilogy enders, the 3rd books and like the Christmas one or Vanderbeekers, just to knock those out and feel like I'm making progress in some series that will be working towards 2020 goals. But I'm also really interested in the other 3 as well. So we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm going to go hop in the shower, clean up my breakfast stuff that I just ate, and get this day going. I'll talk to you later. I just got the call that my car is done, so I need to walk back over and pick that up. It is almost noon, 11:40-ish. I'm trying something new with my hair, a new technique called Let It Air Dry. and don't do anything with it. It's pretty awful, but it's gonna go up like in a ponytail or something anyways, or get straightened or something. Not yet though. I did read about 140 pages of Father Christmas and Me, and it's so good. It's so cute. This is such a fun Christmassy series. I'm really enjoying it. I'll definitely finish this one today and hopefully another one as well. But now I need to go get my car and I will listen to Winter Solstice again while I'm walking. So time to go put some makeup on, do something with this air dried mess of hair and go get the car. Hi friends, back in the car. I finished Father Christmas and Me by Matt Haig. Loved. Such a cute Christmas story. Such a great ending to the series. Although I feel like it could have more because we don't meet Rudolph. And so I feel like there could be another book coming. But the character that we met in book 2 continues to be a main character in book 3. And she's another human and kind of has to figure out where she belongs as she lives in this elf village with Father Christmas. And I don't want to say too much more because it is the 3rd book in the series, but very lovely. It is now 3 o'clock. I am headed to my church because I have been wanting to clean out one of the kids' closets for a long time. So I'm going to go spend 2 hours. I'm giving myself a 2-hour limit. Whatever I don't finish today, I will go back tomorrow and do a little bit more, or just like next time. Although the postman is delivering a box right now. Yes, it's my book outlet box. So I'm going to run back into the house and not leave that on my porch. But hold on. Okay, I had to go check them and bring it into the house so it doesn't just sit on my porch as I'm leaving right now. I will be showing you those in a book haul. I'm not going to say my last haul, my last big haul for a while, because I'm currently on day 10 of a 100-day no spend challenge. That doesn't include groceries, essential items, getting my car inspected today, bills, all of that kind of stuff that I have to do, gas for the car. But anything extra, I'm on a no spend challenge. So I will not be purchasing massive amounts of books. If I go to a little free library and find one for free, of course I can grab it. If I take books back and have book credit at a used bookstore, I can use that credit. I just can't spend beyond that. I've given myself an out. I have 2 things. I go out to eat once a month with girls from my church. I'm still doing that. And if there's a library book sale, I'm giving myself a specific small limit to spend at the library book sale. So I'm not just going in, what am I going to find today? But I might say I can have $5, whatever I can find, and still buy within $5. Maybe that's 1 book or 2 books or 3 books. I don't know. So I'm giving myself some, like, a little bit of leeway with those 2 things, but that's it. So I have a couple girls from my church that we like to do a girls' night every now and then, and usually we go out to eat, but we're going to get together next week. I said, hey, come to my house. I'll cook dinner instead of going out to eat. So saving myself money, not spending for my challenge, and getting together with some friends. So anyways, that was a tangent I didn't expect to go on. All right, now I need to go off to church. So 2 hours, here we go. Try to get as much as I can done. Well, I'm going to count 2 hours from the time I actually get there because it takes a few minutes to get there, but we'll see what gets done. And then back home to read another book, hopefully finish another one tonight. We'll see. So I'm pretty pleased. Got done a little quicker than I wanted to. This whole area was filled with stuff this afternoon when I got here. So now this is all games and some craft supplies, some Christmas stuff. And then in this cabinet, everything is all labeled and organized and easier to find. Well, ran out of bins, so some stuff down there is just stuffed, but oh, it looks so much better. I'm so pleased. Well, we're into the evening now, and I didn't get everything I needed to do done today, but that's okay. It was a nice, lovely day off with lots of walking. Went to church, got the closet cleaned. That was awesome. And now I'm in the midst of my 2nd book. I am 96 pages in, and I just wanted to stop and say there's a lot of things I love about middle grade, but I love how middle grade introduces kids to vocabulary, just like words that don't necessarily get used in everyday conversation, like this one. I don't know how to say this word, but I just read it in this book and it just made me smile because how fun for kids to read this word and understand that it means get rid of your hungry, get rid of your hungry, getting rid of your hunger, or make it go away. And it didn't make it go away. And trivets was another one that I just read. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying this book because I love this family of kids and I just love middle grade. I sent a message to Katie tonight to talk about middle grade March soon. We've already been talking about a couple things, but reading middle grade has put me in the mood to make some more middle grade March plans. It's definitely happening again this year, but things aren't quite set yet. Soon, my friends. Back to reading. Friends, I'm wearing short sleeves in January. It's gonna be 72 degrees here today. That's crazy. I'm headed out. I haven't gotten as much reading done today as I had hoped, but I'm headed out now to go for a walk with a friend and stop at the library book sale with a $5 limit. I'm not even bringing my wallet in with me. I'm locking it in my car. I'm bringing $5 only. No chance of going over. So I'm going to the book sale. It's just a friends only half price book sale. And I am going for a walk with a friend. I did do grocery pickup this morning where I listened to a little bit more of Winter Solstice, and I also read a few more pages of the Vanderbeekers. But I haven't gotten as much reading done today as I had wanted to, which is fine. It is now almost 10 o'clock, so the day is still young. I'll get more reading done later. And filming. I need to film today. It's gonna happen. Talk to you soon. Okay, so I just came out of that library sale. I kind of showed you a picture like at the end of that clip of the books that I got, but let me just show you. I just want to say it was half price day because they're trying to clear out inventory before they put out the new stuff for their spring sale. And so everything was half price, which means hardcovers, which are normally $2, were only $1. So I picked up a middle grade 2019 release that I also saw on that 2020 Newbery Predictions Goodreads group that I'm a part of. So Planet Earth is Blue by Nicole Panteliakos. I don't know how to say that last name. Gorgeous cover. I believe this one talks about is from the perspective of an autistic girl, and her sister goes missing or something like that. I'm not really sure, but I like books that deal with issues like not issues, but deal with things like autism. So I think that will be interesting to read, and supposedly it's really good. We'll see. I got only one other fiction book, Pam Jenoff, The Last Summer at Chelsea Beach, and this is a World War II, towards the end of World War II historical fiction. Pam Jenoff is an author that I own multiple books and haven't read any, so I probably shouldn't have picked this up, but it was only 50 cents and it's in perfect condition. Fabulous. Then I grabbed two nonfiction because I'm on a nonfiction kick. So I grabbed The Happiness Project by Gretchen Rubin. I'm halfway through Better Than Before, which I started in November on audio and never finished, but I own the book, so I want to finish that. But this one I've heard referenced from many different people, so I thought I would pick it up and see what it's about. And then an Enneagram book, The Essential Enneagram, the Definitive Personality Test and Self-Discovery Guide. This is a really little tiny book, but I like learning about the Enneagram. It's so much bigger than I thought when I first started learning about it. It's very, not detailed, that's not the word, it's deep. There's a lot of different aspects to it and things like that. So I enjoy reading about it, and this one is a nice kind of short, maybe quicker one. but for 50 cents. So I spent $1.50 on paperbacks and $1 on this 2019 hardcover middle grade. $2.50, guys. $2.50. Not bad. Not bad at all. I love this tree. It's huge. Beautiful day. I'm gonna put your daughter on the internet. Hi, little smushy. Here's my friends.
Hi.
Walking in the sun. These are my favorite, the eagles. They're injured. And this is their refuge home. So cool.
That was perfect.
It's so beautiful, even in the winter. Such a beautiful day. So we're just out here walking. Look what we see. I'm gonna turn around so you can see a horse and buggy. So cool. Here's the house, Maymont Mansion, which I've never done a tour of, and I really need to do that. It's very pretty. I'm still filming. There's the other side of the house with a lovely porch. See, they're doing a tour. I need to do that. If you look close, I think that's the river, right?
Yep.
Through the trees, you can see the James River. Squeezing in some yoga before bed. Well, it's the end of the day Saturday, and I didn't film as much today as I had hoped. I wanted to make some more clips for you and let you know what I was doing, but I did show you the park of the walk that I went to and a couple other things, but I did have to practice piano today because I'm on the worship team at my church tomorrow. So there's my keys. And I did finish The Vanderbeekers to the Rescue today. I started this one last night and finished it today. So I did get a lot of reading done, which is really good. Super sweet, 4-star read. I just love this family. I love these books. I know that there's another one coming out in 2020. I'm already excited for it. This one still got 4 stars, even though the majority of this book is about their pets and animals, and I unfortunately am not a big animal person, so I didn't care as much about that, but I love the family, so I still enjoyed reading it. I also surprisingly made a lot of progress in my audiobook today. I'm only this far from the end. I'm reading Winter Solstice by Rosamund Pilcher, and I had time. I babysat tonight. It was kind of a surprise. Hey, you want to babysit? Sure. Extra money? Yes, I will. But I was able to read this while feeding the little tiny baby, and I was able to read it earlier today when I was driving around, like to get to a couple places. So yeah, I just got a lot more of this read than I was expecting to today. So that's good. Now it's getting late and I'm almost ready for bed, but I want to read for just like 20 minutes of Song for a Whale. I read like maybe 2 pages while I was babysitting, but then they came home a little earlier than I expected, which is totally fine, because then I came home and did yoga, and now I'm going to read for 20 minutes and then it's time for bed. But I will check in tomorrow and hopefully get this one read and maybe a good chunk of one more. We'll see. We'll see what gets done. I do have church in the morning and I have to get there early because I am on the worship team. I want to put chicken in the crock pot to shred. And then after church, I'm going out to lunch with a bunch of girls to an Ethiopian restaurant. So maybe I'll show you some of that. And then after that, it's home for the day. So have to do a few things like clean the bathroom and not very exciting things, but yeah, that'll be my Sunday. I guess you'll come along with me. All right, time to read this for a little bit. Hi, it's Sunday afternoon, and I haven't made a single clip today. I will put a picture of lunch. I went to an Ethiopian place for lunch with a couple friends from church. Delicious. And I just filmed another 2019 end of year video that I've been wanting to do this weekend, so I finally got around to that. Now it's time to decide. Do I lay down and take a nap, which is very tempting? Do I clean around the house, which also needs to get done? Or do I go for a walk because it's 70 degrees outside again? Or do I sit in my chair and read? I'm going to try to get to all of those things, to be honest. So I'm going to change right now and go outside and go for a walk. Maybe I just won't go quite as far. This will be the third day in a row. We've had beautiful weather this weekend. This will be the third day in a row that I get to go for a walk. So I'll go for a walk, come home and get a load of laundry started, and then sit and read. And maybe take a nap, snooze while I'm reading. We'll see. But I have to get out. I can't justify staying inside when you can see the sun coming in from my window. It's just so beautiful outside. It's 4 o'clock right now, so the sun's going to be going down soon. I'm going to get outside for a quick walk, maybe half an hour or so, and then move on with the rest of the day. I'm hoping to completely read Song for a Whale today. I'm on like maybe chapter 7 or 8, super short chapters. Oh, it's upside down. Anyways, I'm hoping to read through this today, the whole thing. I don't know, I'm only just right here. So we'll see. That's a lot of reading, but it is middle grade. It goes by pretty quickly. So we'll see. But first, I'm gonna go listen to Winter Solstice while I go for a walk. I just had a little break for some dinner. I made, in my crock pot over there, I made taco stuffed peppers. Yum, it was delicious. Guys, I'm absolutely loving this book. I'm not even halfway through. It's so good. It's about this deaf girl who learns in class one day about this whale who sings at a different frequency than the rest of his whale family. And he swims around the ocean trying to connect with other groups of whales and sings to them, and they sometimes let him swim with them for a while and sometimes not. This girl, Iris, who is deaf and has a hard time connecting with the kids at school for obvious reasons. Partly teachers don't really help, and partly kids are annoying, and partly her parents are making her go to a regular public school, which is fine. Anyways, she learns about this whale and it kind of consumes her. She is very handy. Her grandfather, who was also deaf, taught her how to build things and rebuild things and fix lamps, and she has a passion for fixing old radios. Anyways, she is learning all about the music of whales and is doing all this research on sound frequencies and is determined to create a song that Blue 55, this whale, will hear. It's just so good. I'm absolutely loving it. I almost welled up with tears just thinking about the potential of where this story is going. It hasn't even gone there yet, and I'm already crying about it. Oh my word, I love it so much. I'm gonna keep reading now. All right, well, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog because I need to color my hair before I go to bed. And I need to do some editing, but I did just finish Song for a Whale. This book is beautiful. If you love music at all, if you've ever learned any sign language, if you like poetry, if you like Moby Dick, if you like marine biology, there's so much in here that is good. I just absolutely loved it. I loved the writing. I loved the family relationships. I loved this spunky little girl, Iris, and the way that she doesn't wish away her deafness. It's just a part of who she is, and she learns to speak up for herself and advocate for herself, but also the way that she just becomes so obsessed almost with this whale and finding a way for this whale to communicate with others, kind of reflecting the way that she is struggling to make friends and communicate with others at her school. Oh, it's just so beautiful. I really, really liked this one. 5 stars. So good. But, oof, sorry. Ah, oh, crap. I just dropped a whole pile of stuff off my stand. But yeah, now I need to edit some videos. I have like 4 videos that I filmed and haven't edited, so I need to work on that, including this one that will go up first. So I'm going to work on that, and then I'm going to color my hair in the meantime, get rid of the grays, and that's all she wrote. Let's chat in the comments below. Have you guys read Song for a Whale? Are you getting excited for middle grade March like I am? How was your weekend? All the things. Let's chat down below. I will talk to you in another video very soon. Bye.